Statue of Liberty built aliens and demons that will rip you to shreds or literally on you until you die. Okay, I get it. Shut up. After scrolling through my comments for so long, y'all would not stop spamming me about this godforsaken universe known as Warhammer 40K. So let's not only talk about that, but let's also talk about more horrible places to live in fiction, part 4. So back to Warhammer. I did a little bit of research about the game and oh Lord, where do we even begin? This universe is literally World War 10 million, but instead of just a singular world, it's the whole galaxy, bruh. Now to the fellas watching this video, y'all know how a lot of dudes want to be this kind of strong, always has to be tough, I'm big broly juggernaut, yeah, type of soldier. Well, congrats, because in Warhammer, you don't really have a choice as you are bound to get trained up and have a suit permanently stuck to your body. Yes, that means piercing through your skin and all of that. I'm not a genius or nothing, but I'm pretty sure that might be leading to a disease or cancer or something, especially with all these rusty looking machines, but hey, I'm no doctor, so I don't care. Dad, today, if your dream was to become a different version of a Terminator, well, good job, because now you're taking lessons after Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come with me if you want to live. And now you turning into a Terminator for real. Except you're a Terminator that has to fight for humanity. So that's bonus points, I guess. No! And with being a soldier, you gonna have some ops. And no, I ain't talking about ops like the niggas that sag they pants to keep a Glock dookie on them on the block. But you got ops that have the same tech as you, if not better, and a ton of monsters and aliens. I'm talking Godzilla, fun size, but remove the fun, Statue of Liberty built aliens and demons that will rip you to shreds. 1 second you human, the next you Swiss cheese. And the only thing scarier than a mindless alien is an alien that's smart, can adapt, and can use weapons like a trained menace. These ugly looking things right here are called Tyranids. And let me tell you something right now. If I ever gotta face a monster dual wielding swords, I don't care if I got Goku's God Key. I'm immediately stepping back from the scene because you out your damn mind if you think I'm gonna fight something like this. And back to the soldiers you gotta face as well. You mean to tell me that we going to war with different species and the two human or human-like teams don't want to join forces? This ain't Call of Duty, so why is we in the free-for-all? And don't even think about trying to go to a different world to hide or settle down, because chances are there are probably some more monsters that are ready to eat your ass like a date night on Valentine's Day. They about to put you in the Amazon position to eat your pussy, or either that, or literally on you until you die. Now there's hundreds to even thousands more terrible things about this universe, but I don't really need to talk about all of them because y'all pretty much got the gist of it at this point. Oh, and off topic, I got 2 things to say. One, if I sound a little off, is because I have a little bit of a cold, so yeah, that sucks. And 2, I apologize for the random outburst of words that will randomly occur during this video. Slap it on the cock. See, like that, I can't help myself, bro, so y'all gonna have to get with the program. So yeah, you've been warned. The next place we have is Tekken's Earth. Now you're probably thinking, Rich, what do you mean? It's just a normal place with characters that fight each other in the tournament. Bloody, 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 bloody. Bruh, no, it's not. Shut up. This place is more than just fights, as it has a ton of more chaos in it. For starters, you gotta worry about this super strong beast, or whatever it is, named Ogre. And no, I ain't talking about Shrek, so get that out your mind. That comes to Earth looking for powerful fighters and wants to kill anyone in his way. And this thing can transform into one of the most terrifying entities for me personally. Bruh transforms into this devil-like monster with a whole 10-inch girthy snake, slapping on the cock. So this just adds more fuel to the fire, allowing him to be even more destructive. Then you got other humans in this universe known as the Mishima family with the so-called devil gene, which can allow the users to transform into devils, shoot lasers that are powerful enough to take out whole cities and countries, and they are all, mostly, not good people since they each ran a corporation named the Mishima Saibatsu that pretty much had world domination in their hands, and that was strong enough to take over the United Nations. Like, how is that possible? I want you to look me in my eye and give me a solid reason right now, Mr. Obama. Yes, I'm looking at you because you're a black president. I don't care if you're not the president right now. Have some answers, you monkey. I'm black, by the way. But for real though, that's like a singular cop going against the whole US Army and somehow taking over the entire thing. Like, bro, you serious? How did you just clutch up a 1v1000? Oh, and remember when I referenced World War earlier? Well, one of the Mishimas, named Jin, actually started World War III, racking up millions upon millions of bodies. And with the war, you also have an insane cyborg named Brian Fury, whose whole purpose is to kill any and everyone because he can for fun. And as messed up as the Mishima Saibatsu already was, they have an army full of robots who are also trained / programmed to kill anybody that opposes them, who are jacked.
Oh my god, you could grind meat on it. Ah!
So obviously, as a regular human, you can't really catch a break on this planet. And the crazy part is, all this chaos happens just so the main devil himself, named Azazel, can pop out and hop in on the action. Great job, Tekken authors. We created destruction to bring even more destruction. Perfect plan.
All y'all going ahead.
So with the main devil popping out, of course he just hands out the devil gene to everybody, and his sole purpose is to cause havoc as well. So in conclusion, you have devils and monsters, a very messed up family, and a very, very strong military corporation that pretty much resembles the Nazis in a way. So Tekken isn't really the best place for normal people like you and I either. And speaking of not normal, I hope you ready, because this next one is about to get plus ultra. Yeah, I know, perfect voice acting, 10 out of 10. Toy animation, come with your boy.
No!
Now moving on to the anime side of things, we have Japan and My Hero Academia. Before I get into the BS about all the villains and crap that happens here, y'all do need to know some background information. Yes, it is very important. In this universe, around 80% of people have abilities called quirks, which can either be something as cool as half fire and half ice, or something as stupid and useless as ninja stars on your body. Not only are you stuck with a lame power, but nigga, you're just ugly. So the variety of quirks is pretty much endless. And two, legend has it that if you don't hit that subscribe button, an ancient man named Low Tier God will summon himself and his cloaks to hunt you down, straddle you on the floor, and you relentlessly. So yeah, make sure to subscribe so none of that happens. Back to the main topic, and with quirks. You could be so unlucky and get born with a quirk that causes you to explode every time you sneeze, change your skin into something that can't stand sunlight, or something much, much worse.
Garbage?
And remember, there's a whole nother 20% that just straight up doesn't get any quirks at all. So you really are just gonna be a regular human. And as a regular human in a superhuman society, there is no way you are competing with someone like Shigaraki, who can make anything decay just by touching it, and Gigantomachia, who's a whole titan that's insane and can cause mass destruction around the city, or a man that can take multiple super busted omega powers and use them all for evil. His name is All For One. And I'm not gonna lie, pretty fit name and a pretty cool design, other than his face not being there. And of course, with every single insane villain leader, there's always backup. So you got these night-skinned, brain-exposed creatures named Nobu, who are things made up in a lab to rival or straight up kill heroes and civilians. And when I say rival, I mean they are rivaling the top heroes. Mirako is the number 5 hero in the world, and she almost got clapped. Shoot, I'm trying to clap too, to be honest.
You understand? I need that, and I'll suck on your ass like a goddamn neck bone, motherfucking pig's foot. I need that, I want that, and baby, just take a little time and come and visit Backbeaters University.
Slap it on the cock. And then Endeavor almost got killed by a Nomu, and he's the number 1 hero in the world. So please tell me, what is your frail ass gonna do if the strongest heroes are struggling? Oh, I know. You're gonna die. And to make matters worse, there's a whole society named the League of Villains whose whole purpose is to basically destroy the world. You got villains in here that can burn you with flames hotter than the ones in hell, people that can endlessly duplicate themselves to jump you, rob you, and ruin your life, people that can be built like Broly and use their powers to crush you, and many, many more. And lastly, Japan in this universe is pretty much like Marvel's New York, because every time something happens, tons of infrastructure in the city ends up getting destroyed. The heroes will prevail with the fight and be like, let's celebrate! But then neighborhoods will be gone, buildings and blocks will be disintegrated, and of course there will be several casualties. Looking like the whole town just got hit with a nuke and y'all want to celebrate. Like, bro, we all going into poverty now. As Dante once said in Devil May Cry 3.
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
Now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fatalities on the scene. And speaking of fatalities, you already know what I gotta end this vid off with.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, that's right. I had to throw in the Mortal Kombat universe. The reason why I say universe is because all the realms such as Earth Realm, Outworld, the Nether Realm, and Chaos Realm all suck. So let's kick it off with Earth Realm. In this realm, there's a slight chance that you are safe because someone is always trying to take it over. You have Outworld invaders like Shao Kahn and his army constantly stepping in and defying the literal gods to cause chaos to innocent people. Bro really has all the free time on his hands, slapping on the cock. Like, it's honestly ridiculous. There's also a huge gang known as the Black Dragon, which is like the cartel, but a billion times worse. Because the only thing worse than dangerous gang members is gang members with superhuman abilities and technology. I'm telling you right now, you gonna get bitched, like it or not. Because if a speedster like Cabal run up on you and want to rob you or kill you, then you simply gonna have to be a good boy, have to sit back and just let it all happen. Pause. Then to make matters worse, you actually have one of the guys named Shinnok try and take over the realm as well. Bro wanted to enslave everyone, and if you wasn't part of the Cage family, then you were simply not beating Shinnok. Now we can move to Outworld. Outworld is like living in a heavily dictated, not so free Enterprise world. A lot of the laws are even more strict than our laws. A dude almost got beheaded just because he wanted to eat food when he wasn't supposed to. It's like participating in Ramadan but with serious punishments. Then you got wars constantly going on in the realm between many different races. One specifically being involved with the Tarkatans, which are these monster-looking people that can summon blades out their arms and shoot projectiles from them too. Yo ass better not talk out of line to them or they gonna shove them Wolverine claws with their extended clip up your pussy. Then you got these bug people like Devora, and let's just say they can kill you in a very messed up way.
What did I just see? What did I just see?
And lastly, you might be victim to a man named Shang Tsung who will either steal your soul to use it for his own benefits, or he will simply kidnap you and experiment/torture you in a place called the Flesh Pits. I'd rather have 30 to life in prison than to live in Outworld, because I refuse to have the same fate as this dude in the background right here. You got me a million times messed up. Next, you got the Nether Realm, which is literally just hell. Now, for most people, you're probably not going to be here, but if this bald, ashy looking ass dude named Quan Chi gets a hold of you, well, lo and behold, your new life as a demonic servant slave. Yay! This man will kill you, then have you commit the most heinous of crimes you could possibly think of. And once he kills you, he'll bring you back to life, control you, and have you conscious. So you're really just there against your will, doing all these harsh crimes without any type of control. And then of course, since it's hell, you already know you can just burn for eternity. And lastly, I don't even gotta go in on this one because the name implies what's gonna happen. But Chaos Realm is by far the worst spot to be in Mortal Kombat. First off, I want you to look at this dude. This man's name is Havoc. Havoc! No person in Earthrealm or just anywhere is being named Havoc. So clearly that's a red flag right there. Anybody that has a name like this, I'm willing to put a parlay in that they has not seen the pearly gates, because that's a straight demon. And if you're born in this realm, then you probably going through it, because you can rip off your own body parts and use it as a weapon, all while feeling that pain. Then of course there's constant war and enslaving going on in there too, so yeah, who saw that coming? So that's pretty much it of Chaos Realm. Anything chaotic, just think of it and boom, it's there. Just plain and simple, really. And with that being said, that's gonna be it for this video. If you have any specific places that come to mind, then leave a comment down below and I'll check it out. If y'all haven't watched the previous Worst Places to Live in Fiction video, I definitely advise y'all go do that. Now I got some more heat on the way, and I'm probably 99% sure going to introduce more series similar to this, like the best places to live in fiction, worst people in fiction, and y'all pretty much get the rest. Now make sure to hit that sub button and to like this video as well, and of course I will catch y'all later. Slap it on the cock.